guys, so I just wanted to kind of start a vlog. I've seen a lot of people do it and start one. I just wanted mainly for my kids to go back and kind of see the changes that they go through every day. They learn something new. Kind of just want to keep more documentation of their lives. I mean, Instagram and Facebook and pictures don't really show a whole lot of what we go through day to day. So I kind of wanted to go over for this first video kind of how me and Eric started. We met through friends, and I just remember the first time I ever saw him. I saw him at Lagoon, and he had like 5 huge stuffed animals wrapped around him, and it was the cutest thing. Like, he was sitting there playing with all these kids, and just this big huge muscly man like playing with all these kids, and it was so cute. And I just like instantly was like, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, he's cute, he's hot, yeah. So after the next couple of weeks, I was kind of talking to his friend, but he was talking to mine also. That kind of didn't work out, and he started texting me, and I just remember one day I was sitting at home, lonely, sad, bored, and he invited me camping. And of course I said yes, of course. So we hauled our butts up to Willow Flat Campground, the best campground ever, and with a bunch of friends, and best night of my life. Seriously, we had some drinks, sat around the campfire, like the best night, and played with airsoft guns, and I think I kind of impressed him with my shooting skills. And ever since that night, we were inseparable, like, could not separate us. So 4 weeks later, I find out I'm pregnant, and that was the scariest experience of my life. I just remember getting home from the mud run, because I ran a mile mud run or whatever, and laying down in bed, and I was just cramping so bad, and I realized, oh, my period's late. What's that about? So I take a test, and it was positive. And I ran to my car to drive to his house, bawling hysterically. I put the test in his hand, and he was like looking at me like, is it, like, why are you crying? Are you sad? Like, well, is it positive? Are you sad because you're not pregnant? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, yeah, it's positive. So he was sitting there smiling. I was bawling my eyes out, and I just remember him telling me he loved me. And ever since that moment, I'm just like, everything's gonna be okay, you know? I mean, getting pregnant the first time, especially with someone you don't really know, is really scary, like horrifying. Luckily, Eric is the best father I have ever known. I didn't really have a father growing up. Stepfathers, but they weren't the best examples in my life. He is amazing. I'm not even kidding. So when she was born, she had choreo, and we both got pretty heavy doses of antibiotics. There's not one specific cause for choreo, just kind of, I don't really know. I work on Mom Baby, and I still am like, it sucks, but she spent about a week in the NICU, and Eric was so supportive and just made it so much easier on me, because I was like a hot mess. I was not handling it very well, but that's her laying on his chest. He's just like seriously the best dad I've ever seen. Not to kind of bore you, but I think she was adorable. Yeah, he's taught me so much about being a parent, and I couldn't ever thank him enough for what he's done for me. So we got married in February, and it was amazing. Perfect wedding, perfect everything. Just some pictures on our wall. So yeah, just kind of wanted to give like a rundown of how we met and everything. Currently we're living in Logan Landing in North Logan. We want to build a house, but right now is not really the greatest time for the housing market, so kind of waiting probably another year for that. But life is great and we're happy, and so yeah, just living life.